Here we go.
Yay. Always exciting. Let me just. Okay. Yay, we are live. Hello, everyone. Welcome to Mystery Channel.
Hello,
Okay.
everyone.
How are you? So my comments here today. So if I'm looking down, it's because I got the YouTube streaming here because I can never see the comments, you know.
Yeah.
Never fun. Okay, perfect. I got it. And I'll keep track of who's there. Hey, everyone. It's actually a fun day today, in the sky wise.
Why? Why is that, Morgan?
Well, it is. All right, there we go. I got it. So, a total lunar eclipse in Virgo, also the moon, and it's in Virgo. Um, it's also a blood moon, and it's Mercury retrograde, which is actually pretty rare because the last time it happened was like 2023. I don't remember what month, but the next time it's going to happen is 2027. So if you've got like a total lunar eclipse in, you know, Virgo, because Virgo's like precision, wants to have order, perfectionism, you know,
Yeah, yeah.
the Mercury retrograde is going to put you on a tailspin. There's no mental clarity here. There's letting go of that idea you need to be perfect.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah.
So kind of and we're in
And
Pisces. Oh, go ahead.
yeah. Yeah,
Sorry.
what does that mean in Pisces?
Well, the sun's in Pisces. So Pisces is all about, that it's like an awakening time too, since Imbolc, where everything's awakening, everything's starting to bloom. The Pisces is like awakening. Pisces is imaginative, Pisces is intuitive. So it's like, and since Virgo's now that retrograde energy, it's like you just have to, it's more feeling rather than overthinking. So if you're trying to be like perfect, or I need to be perfect to be worth it, or I need to be over trying, over giving, it's now time to stop and just what do you feel you need to do instead of that constant I need to, stress myself out by forcing an issue.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. That's interesting.
Yeah. So,
And
so it's like,
are there certain zodiac signs who are especially sensitive for this?
well, I would think if you're a Virgo, because now you're in a tailspin, but it really, because like it depends where it is in the chart, like where you're facing it. Because if your moon is in Virgo, you're going to feel it a lot more than if your sun's in Virgo or if it's in a different house. Because Virgo always, like, if you just have the regular chart, Virgo, sorry. Oh, okay. I thought I got out of it. Oops. Okay. Yeah. Virgo is like this pattern that you have to have. Sorry, it looked like it popped up with a question, but then it went away. So I'm not sure if they deleted it or not. Um, I don't know. But it rules like that nervous system, like that digestive system. Like, so imagine like you're always that precision, always like have your map ready to go, with the Virgo thing. And then all of a sudden now you're in that retrograde tailspin. So I would assume that you'd have a more nervous feeling because now you're going to have to go through intuition more than clarity. Because a lot of people do, their intuition comes from that mental clarity versus other people, it might come from wherever other your, gifts are. So
Yeah,
it's
yeah,
just an
yeah.
interesting time. And then the north, because I actually pulled a chart of the moment too. I was trying to pull, not chart of the moment for, right now, but chart of the moment for the actual thing. Because the interesting thing was, because I'm pulling up the chart, oh, because the eclipse occurs in the lunar south node. And I thought that was interesting too, because that points to like your past, your karma. So, like old emotional defenses, patterns that you've ingrained in yourself to feel safe, even beliefs that you've constructed your whole thing on, even though they're not working for you, you're holding on to them like that security blanket, you know? It's like
Yeah,
time
yeah,
to
yeah.
release it all, let it go. Because it's the south node, it's something that you need to walk away from to the north node, not be stuck in, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
Oh, green sage. Oh, here's, yes, there it is. Okay, thank you. See, all right, so comments for me no matter what I do. So she's, or green sage, sorry, I'm not sure. But we Virgos need to accept who we are and drop that perfection mindset during this time. Yes. See, letting it go. That, and depending on where you're Virgo, oh yeah, so she would be a Virgo sun, yeah. So,
You
but
know,
yeah, I like that. I like that.
per- perfectionism, that's a really hard strategy. Does it
Yes.
even exist, or is it even possible to do something perfect? And what is that? What is perfect?
So actually, that's a good question. I like that. And so that is why, and I like you said that. Here's going to be like a long debate, people. No, just I'll keep it short. But that's why perfectionism
Fasten your
is.
seatbelts.
I know, I'm like, no. That's why perfectionism is such a hard thing to do. Because one, why are you feeling the need to be perfect? Is like that's why the self, and actually I wrote an article about it for the Mystery Channel. So everyone who, because I'm not going to read my whole article I typed in here, but it actually goes on that because of the South Node, like what is perfectionism? Like, think about as a child, if we constantly didn't get attention or we were always scolded, like in a severe way, you're going to have to feel perfect, or there's a real fear that you're going to get in trouble, a real fear that something's going to happen. I mean, think about back in the day, if you weren't perfect, you know, you would get fired and be on the street. Think about like, 1500, 1600s. There was real consequences for not being perfect because they will just chuck you, and then you'll be homeless on the street because it's not as severe now. But that's why, like, what is perfect, it's always in like the eye of the beholder on what you see as perfect and what your thing is perfect. Because if you're trying to be perfect to feel worthy or trying to be perfect to please someone else, and you're not getting that response back that you're doing enough, you're going to start overgiving. You're going to start taking it to the next level. You're going to start exhausting yourself, feeling like you have to be better and better because you're not getting whatever that response is that you've been getting to be perfect. I hope that makes sense.
That makes totally sense, and it really refers to me, but because this is what I always hear in my practice. You know, perfectionism is very much outward orientated.
Hmm.
So by the grace of others, you can feel perfect, but that's
Yes.
something really crazy to aim for.
Yeah.
It's very much outward orientated. So yeah. And
Yes.
I doubt if perfectionism can be perfect if it's like outward orientated.
Yes. Okay. Oh, okay. She just said it's Lynn. That was a Virgo. Yes, I know Lynn. So, and she is very Virgo. I'm complete opposite of Virgo. So I'm sure I drive you crazy too with my chaos energy of not being, doing things on a weird thing. But yeah, no,
Do
I get what you're
do you have
saying.
chaos energy, Morgan?
Oh yeah, I always do. But anyway, but yeah, I was gonna say, I'm sure you see it in your practice a lot, especially I'm sure for you if it stems from like trauma or childhood trauma, or like if
Yeah,
there's like
often.
abuses in the past. Oh, sorry, go ahead.
Yeah. No. Yeah, all of that, where you did not have the chance to somehow find your self-worth in a organic way,
Yeah,
whilst you, yeah, needed a lot of applause to feel good, or where you somehow for
yeah,
yourself was thinking, hey, now they see me because I do something extraordinary, for
yes,
instance. And
yeah,
then all that praise, and that does not have to be often like a situation with a context where there is bad intention. That does
yeah,
not have to be that way either. Everyone loves applause,
yes,
but it's how you receive it and how much you need it that makes a difference.
yeah, yeah. No, it's true. And yeah. I would assume though too, just like that there is something like always driving it on not just the applause, but that really like survival need for it. like if there is some kind
Yeah,
of trauma survival need, because that's like you don't feel safe if you're not perfect.
yeah, but that's also like you can explain it in several ways. It's also like a craving because it gives you dopamine.
Oh, yes, that's true. Yeah, that's true. Sorry. Oh,
So in
just
many
answering.
ways and much layers, it all fits.
Oh my gosh, yeah. And that's why astrology is so layered with everything and so layered with, like you said, all of those things. Because now, like, say you're Virgo, but you're not a Virgo sun. You're like,
Yeah.
where is it in your chart? How is that affecting it? Where is your South Node? Because the South Node chart of the moment is Virgo. So, like, what's your karmic things aligning with this one as well? It's very layered for everybody. So that's why, like you said, especially when you do
Yeah.
hypnosis and stuff, it's diving into the deep, like exactly where the person's coming from. And even with
But
the moon, you can see it. Oh, go ahead.
yeah, and these are interesting concepts that touch each other. You're talking about astrology, me talking about therapy, but there are often also I don't use that, so I don't know that, so
Hmm.
I also give no value, good or bad, to it. But you have
Yeah.
something like that's popular amongst many therapists here or coaches. It's like human design.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
but I know the concept, but actually that isn't that stolen from astrology?
For
Yeah,
the human
stolen
design.
is a
Oh, yeah,
yeah,
that. Yeah. It's, yeah, used off. I know it's used off it. So there's like different ways that they look at that. Like, because you have, that the human design, and then you have, what's the other one? The keys one. I can't remember. I can never remember what it's called. That a lot of people go from that. But yeah, astrology does have a lot to do with it. But remember, astrology mostly talks about now in this day and time. And it does have karmic things, and you can see past lives, but not as extensive as if you do like past life regression or Akashic records. Sorry, I'm like, I can say it because that'll go more in depth. Whereas, the astrology is literally helping you, like, how you're dealing with it right now. You know what I mean? What are the underlying things that are like, how am I going to get through this moon cycle
yeah,
on what exactly is going to affect me?
yeah,
That's why I like to pull cards when I do my year ahead, where you pull the astrology chart for the year ahead, and then I'll put cards by it. And my cards for tarot readers that I had for this month, which is very interesting, was the Eight of Swords, but the Eight of Wands. Talk about like a dynamic, like complete opposite
yeah.
for myself.
And what do you get from that? What conclusion did you make?
Well, with the feeling thing is that I like basically just need to, because yeah, I mean, me personally, I know exactly what's happening now that I'm in the month, so I won't like, but when looking at it, there's obviously something I'm holding on to that I'm refusing to let go of that I just need to move forward. Like I literally will be stuck until I like let go, you know, and
Mhm.
like I really like it's time. It's yeah. And personally, now that I'm like in the month, I know exactly what it is, like, but looking at it from the thing, you just never know how things change to get you to that moment. And then it's like, oh, the cards make perfect sense?
Yeah, and what's there on April? Then we take a sneak preview if things turn out okay.
Yeah, things. Oh, yes. Well, let me see. I didn't even look at April because I pulled it, you know, when did I pull it? Oh, it was September of last year. Because after like everything, like I had new, like complete new everything, I decided to pull the chart of the moment then just to kind of like see dealt with and stuff like that. So
Yeah,
I will look that up. Hang on, just give me a moment. Oh, let me see if anyone else commented first, real quick. Oh, just laughing. Yeah. She knows me too well. So, yeah, I can pull it up because it's a interesting thing to do because it gives you, the guidance on what you need to do, especially looking at the holidays, astrology. where your chart is compared to what's happening in the sky. I love doing the year ahead readings, or even a month ahead.
Yeah,
Like if you know a trip's
yeah,
coming up on this date and you're going to be like this time, you can pull a chart and see exactly what's going to happen. So like if it's in retrograde, and you pull like the mice and like, the letter, obviously you're going to lose an important document for the travel or something, you know?
yeah. That's not good.
No. For next month. Okay.
I
Let's
I think I
see.
have those cards each day. Each day I lose something.
Yeah, exactly.
What is the car keys and cell phone card?
Oh, yes. I know, right? Oh, that's where I'm at. But things are constantly changing. Okay, so I got the High Priestess and the Two of Swords. See, like I'm just like all in my head all the time.
Oh,
I'm gonna have to think about that one now that I'm here where I'm at. But I will post that in the. I have a picture of it that I took a whole picture of the chart I did with the cards. I can always post it in the group too. I'm not shy. People can dive into my chart.
yeah, but maybe it's interesting to see if people could add something that you don't see uh,
Hmm.
in it. It's
That
always
yes,
interesting because a lot of people, and even if you're like a beginner, you can say it's just by going with the flow, you can say some very important things. And it's also
yes,
like an
yeah,
exercise and it's fun. It's maybe you can also see it as looking at art. You don't even have to be a tarot card reader, but just by looking at it and see, okay, what is happening? What
yeah,
impression is this?
yeah. No, it would be because I'm always hardest on myself. So, like for everyone else, I'm open, expansive. Like we're gonna see the negative stuff, but the positive. And for me, it's like doom, gloom. Even when I get the good cards, I'm like looking at just like I'm in shadow, like
Yeah,
just the worst case scenario. I've
yeah,
always done that for myself, but it's prepares me. But I do like, yeah, have to take a step back and be like, if it was for somebody else and not me, like, what would I tell them?
yeah, 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 yeah.
For that kind of stuff. And plus, like, even with like the moon and stuff and all of these things to let go of, because, it's giving us this huge cosmic reset. Um, my notes just to make sure. Just it's giving us this cosmic reset for follow what you feel. But remember, everything does always change with time. We were just
Mhm.
talking about that too. Because we're going back into mythology. Polaris was never not the North Star for that long. It used to be a different star, and in 12,000 years, it's going to be Vega.
Hmm. Hmm.
So constantly changing.
Yeah, change is constant.
Yes, exactly. Yes. And that's like the most thing I got with my card too is no more procrastinating. Eight of Swords and Eight of Wands.
Yeah,
No
yeah.
procrastinating.
So
So,
don't do it.
yeah, me personally. Let's see if I okay. I'm just making sure there's no. But if anyone else wants to chime in how they see, because everyone sees it different. That's why I like to read what other astrologers write about this day. You know, I like to read
Yeah.
what they see, how they see it. Like, because I'll always do the chart of the moment first and do my interpretations, and then I'll see how other people saw it, just because it's, like you said, it's interesting to see their viewpoint.
Yeah. Yeah. And also for me, don't think that I am an expert on astrology. I don't know much. I know the zodiac signs, I know the little ins and outs, but yeah, of course I do know things about constellations, the North Pole stars and all that, but then more in like a mythical way. But astrology, it's totally, yeah.
No,
So
but
I'm a total newbie in this.
no, but I actually like though that if you're going with mythology, because like take Cancer, the sign of Cancer, it used to be the beetle. The Egyptians had
Hmm.
that as the beetle for fertility,
Hmm.
rebirth, because when it appeared in the sky, it was usually after the Nile was done flooding. So
Hmm.
then they knew, hey, the plants are going to come back. Everything's going to be restored. It's going to be okay. Because Sirius was like, okay, Sirius is up. The Niles are about to flood. But now this beetle's up. So everything's going to go back together. And it was that rebirth, regrowth, fertility. And then they turned it Cancer. They used it for the Cancer zodiac, which is the same
Yeah.
thing, fertility. Like, it's
Yeah.
very much so. If you know the myths and legends, it's easy to kind of segue into what it is.
Yeah. 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 Yeah.
And then you
Uh,
get the myths and legends behind it. Oh, go ahead.
yeah. No, everything is connected in that regard. So that's interesting. So if we can find that out along the way, yeah,
I like it. Yeah, because I'm sure you probably, like you said, you always have like a really great knowledge of all the myths and legends and like the skies, and then how it was used in
yeah,
the earth. But go ahead.
yeah. But there are a lot of things I really know not much about. But then that's your domain often. So
Oh
that's interesting.
no. Yeah, but just you mean astrology, but you always come with some like great myth or legend that's connected to it or like historical thing, especially with the
Yeah, yeah,
pyramids.
yeah.
Yeah. So
Yeah, we live
that
in a
is,
mysterious world, so and that's what we somehow report
yeah.
here, I
Yeah,
think.
exactly. Yeah, that's definitely. So that's what we should do. I meant to actually ask Paul when he's on here because he pulled your chart, but see your chart, see where Virgo is, what house it rules. Like.
My chart, I don't have a chart.
That's what I'm saying. Like one of these days, we'll have to just dive into it. See everything.
It's all secret.
It's okay. So that's the mystery one. Not,
I'm I'm extraterrestrial. I don't have that.
yeah, from a different world, from a different world.
Oh, uh, from the place Alf came from. It's like I'm from Melmac.
Yeah, there you go. There you go. Exactly, the mysterious hidden one. So nobody talks about it anymore because it is real. Now they want anonymity.
Yeah, but these also have this mythical character. They have a mythical symbol structure.
Hmm. Oh yeah. Oh, I thought you were gonna talk. Go ahead.
No, no, but we should talk about that on another occasion.
Oh, okay. I thought you were
So
gonna dive into it now. But
no,
so,
no,
but
no.
just well, but if you just to it, what would Virgo then be for that? What you see it as, since we are in Virgo.
How I,
You
I
said
I don't understand the question.
you said it has a mythical structure to it. So what would Virgos be? Oh, sorry.
Virgo. I,
Isn't
I
that what
don't
we're
know.
talking
I
about? Or
don't.
are we talking about two different things now? I
I
thought you
think we
said
are
the.
talking about different
Okay,
things.
okay,
What's Virgo?
Virgo. Sorry, I thought you said the zodiacs have the mythical, which I mean, I know the mythical things, but yeah, that's what I was asking. What?
So no, no, no. Well, not on every sign, no, but the things
Oh,
I
okay.
know often, like in myths, and there you have like there's always this allusion to also like those special seasonal feasts to do with the sun. For instance, then all of a sudden a new chapter starts or someone is about to be reborn. Then all of a sudden they talk about a Capricorn, for instance.
Yeah. Oh,
Or
yes.
when they go to war, they talk about a ram, for instance. Yeah.
Yes.
So
Yes.
like alluding to the month and to the zodiac sign. And there I know certain things in that regard.
Yes. Yeah. See, that would be interesting um to talk about and dive deeper. That could be like a whole episode even because I have lots of that too, like even with the Aquarius, like and actually when we interviewed Marco, so for people of future, his is really interesting because he actually talked about Aquarius in a completely different way using the mythology, remember?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. But I'm not that much in the know as he is, but everything I encounter, I do research if it interests me. So I also have like a fractional knowledge, so I can know that from certain zodiac signs, was another zodiac signs I don't know anything. But
Oh
it's
yeah.
not that I go research that directly, but I often research everything that comes on my path. That's
Yeah,
very
yeah,
eclectic.
yeah. No, I like that though. Because there's
Yeah,
always, like I said, there's always so much to explore in those things. You never
yeah,
know
yeah,
it
yeah,
all.
yeah. And a lot of that drips out into folklore and into symbolism and folk art. That's really interesting.
Yes. Oh
Really
yeah.
interesting. And there are some great observations who are very interesting. And maybe they are somehow like constructed, but they're symbolically interesting. Like I said, and I think I wrote that in an essay, which you still can buy at our Substack
Yeah.
nowadays. Um,
Oh
I don't
yes.
know in what essay I'm writing about that, but anyway, if you have like the sign of Cancer, so everyone knows that, like, but if you take the year wheel and you take it in the real traditional way, like I do it in my essay, so you have several takes on that, but with the North on top of that.
Yeah.
But if you then put the zodiac circle on that, then just in the middle on top is like the sign of Cancer. And but then you have like the ascending and descending sun as somehow this coil where I'm always talking about in my essay. So this coil also always alludes to the sun, but it's you know, visually, if you put it on top of that, you have like a sun going up, and then you have like midsummer and a sun going down. But you put them like that, you have like the Saxon Irminsul, so the world tree as well. And
Yes.
I wrote a part of that, and it's suggestive, but it's interesting.
Yes. Yes. No, fascinating. Yeah, you should because
And
because we are okay.
there is a lot of that stuff, also like a universal take on that. Like, for instance, the Roman number one. So that also alludes to oneness and to the godly atmosphere. Even like in the Islamic world, they say the one, Al Wahid. They say, okay, the one, but that comes from Greek philosophy.
Yeah.
But I will talk about that later. So, but the number one is also seen as the father sky, and the father sky is often also the thunder god. So the numeral, so the one is alluding to a lightning. Uh,
Yeah.
yeah, I call it a lightning. Yeah,
Yeah, lightning strike. Yeah, or lightning bolt. Sorry,
yeah.
not strike. I've
And those ideas are also very interesting
yes.
because numbers are also symbols. And then
Yeah.
especially the Platonic school with its forms and the real numerology, not the
Yeah.
derivate the modern derivation.
Yes. Yeah.
So
Because it does
yeah,
get lost. Yeah. Sorry.
yeah,
Go ahead.
and that's interesting, and then for instance, like we have like two, and as you also see like Pythagorean IDs and all that, we have like one, and then you have like duality, two.
Hmm.
But two, then you have like two ones, and then you have also like what is this sign? Yeah, the twins, but it's not twins. It's how you say it. What's the
Oh,
better
the
word for
Gemini?
that?
The Gemini
Gemini.
twins? Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and they also have like this myth,
Yeah.
and then we
Oh,
come with
yes.
with with like the ones who made Rome in the myth,
Yes.
and we are like gone
Yeah.
for that because you know. Our forebears, they all look to the sky in order to
Hmm.
understand life and the
Yes.
cosmos. So, and the sun, the moon, they're all like part of that.
Yes.
And there is more what I know, like a generalist, but not
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
particularly.
But Yeah, but no, I like that though, because it gives like, more depth for that. You know what I mean? Like it
Yeah,
actually gives you the background so you're understanding it now, especially with Gemini, Castor and
yeah,
Pollux.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
I love
Castle and
using,
Paulus. Yeah,
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 I love using those like that because they did so much, even though, you know, they had to stay twin like.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Hmm.
And this always also comes back in mystical traditions. You have like overlapping concepts, and you have like symbol structures where you somehow find the same, like in astrology, and you find the same in other structures. And this is very interesting.
Yes. Oh my gosh, yeah. Like I said, that's why I like, love researching it so I could talk about it forever.
Yeah, but this is ideal because now life,
Yeah,
without a
yes.
script, we throw things together what we both know, and people can make the story.
Exactly. And hearing what they read too, because, you know, people bring out books all the time and I'm like, oh my gosh, I haven't read that, add to cart. Now I'm like diving into a different aspect of it or.
Yeah, yeah. And everyone listening in, please tell us all about it. We are interesting. We are like nerds on steroids
Yes, exactly.
for this matter. Feed
Yes.
us.
Oh, yes, exactly. And I was just seeing the comments because somebody said yes, Bjorn's chart. So see, one of these days we're gonna have to just dive into it
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
because
It tickles me though, but I really have to sit on my hand because I have to make four publications this year.
oh yeah.
So the faster I can work, the sooner we can have some great new events on Petit Le Normand. Tarot will be due, and some other great things. So
Yes. No, definitely. And yeah, because I sent out a newsletter all about it because we're on Substack now. So like a lot of the articles and blogs will be, I'm shifting them over a little bit every day. So
great job.
it's a work in progress, but it's like good because it's another place they can see all the articles. They can, get
Yeah,
news about upcoming events, news about upcoming broadcasts and podcasts.
yeah, yeah. And if you have like this strange interest you have, maybe or listening to this podcast in secrecy, no one
Yeah.
can find out about it. You're not alone. So
Yeah.
stay close.
Yes. Yes. Definitely.
And we connect you worldwide. So anyway, we see you on Sunday. I would say
Okay.
have a
Yeah.
lovely day.
Sunday. Okay. And oh, I am posting in the group, so keep your eyes out on the group for more moon stuff. And also Wednesday we have our, the podcast, or tomorrow. Yeah, I'm like Wednesday's not far away. Podcast drop, and then yeah,
Retrograde.
Sunday. Yes, exactly, exactly. And don't forget about the book giveaway. So if you haven't seen the details, it's in the newsletter, but also on the Facebook page. So because that's going to be rounding up Sunday. So
Amen. See
yes.
you on Sunday.
All